fast fashion week this week, so I'm doing fast fashion.
That's not what fast fashion is.
What?
Look, fast fashion is actually a really big problem. It's exploiting underdeveloped nations for their weaker regulations on safety and wages, and it causes a massive problem to the environment. All for what? Cheap clothes, trends. Is that? Am I right? We'll get straight into the news this week. Mark, you've got a story for us?
I have a story for you?
Not a bedtime story, a news story.
I think I do. Yeah, let's have a look at the news. Big news this week. Amazon is starting up their own new subscription service.
Wow.
You pay $6.99 a month. You will be able to apply for unpaid internships. It's revolutionary.
Wow.
Actually, an Apple spokesperson has come out. They've said, as quoted, "Fuck, why didn't we think of this?"
Yeah, it's truly revolutionary marketing, and I'm actually wondering where I can apply for one myself. I've been looking to upskill. Newscasting is going out of the business these days.
Probably get paid more than here.
Probably. Now, I've got here the Yinjabandi people are mounting a court case against Fortescue Metals, claiming cultural and economic losses of their land. This is after winning a native title claim in 2020. Now, that's a great thing.
Yeah,
the bitter part of this story is the CEO of Fortescue Metals, Twiggy Forrest here, has said that he doesn't sustain relationships which are all just about handing over buckets of money, and he's more focused on providing education, training, and employment for Indigenous people. He says he's seen how handing over that money has destroyed Indigenous communities. He's seen how it's destroyed communities all over the world. Now,
that sounds like a idiot to me.
It might be out of context, but it just seems like the racist cries of a mining magnate.
It does, so, yeah. Cool.
Hopefully something a bit more lighthearted.
A bit more lighthearted. There was a bit of a mistake in the meat industry this week. So the vegetarian meat and the regular meat got mixed up, and spectacularly nobody actually noticed.
And no one noticed?
Yeah.
Did anyone die?
No.
No one died?
No one died.
Wow.
So we do have a picture actually, but unfortunately we aren't really able to show you guys anything because the sort of the processes that they use for vegetarian meat is pretty horrible, and I can't really show you guys that. It's tough.
Yeah, we've got the Queensland. Well, we got which camera up to? Right there. Queensland Police have had a man, or an unidentified person actually, break into their holding yard with a front-end loader, causing $100,000 worth of damage just to steal back their Commodore. We've actually got video footage of this.
I'd love to see this. Can we get a look at that?
Can we get that close-up camera on here? I love this video. I think it's funny. Let's have a quick skip through it, shall we? So we got what happens here, right? So we're seeing the man drive by.
Okay, it looks
This is not his front-end loader.
Okay.
But keep in mind, these are not, it hasn't got a steering wheel. It's not a simple to drive thing.
Interesting.
He's just moving this truck out of the way. And then...
So you said it was to get his car back?
Well, here's the thing. It's not even his car. It's a car that he's been done for stealing, and he's going to go
steal it again. Yeah. That would make sense.
I mean,
somehow.
I admire his resilience.
That car must mean a lot to him.
Yeah. The trade of the thief. Mm-hmm. If one can stick to their guns, stick to their morals, and keep at it, you may soon be as successful as this man here. Now, you see
Looks like some prime Queensland activity.
Can we skip forward just to the bit so we know which car he actually wanted to steal? Where are we? We're almost at the end. Yeah, that one. And yeah, he gets away with it. The Queensland police are still looking for the car. So that was that. Anything else we've got on the agenda?
Yeah, I've got one more. The Queensland experience, exactly, Gustav. I've got one more news story. Unfortunately, there's no Ankara in the news this week. I'm very sorry.
Sorry, Mr. Pirate.
But well, I'm going to talk about Big Pharma. You know,
Big Pharma.
Big Pharma.
Big Pharma. Big Pharma.
Back in the news this week again. Yeah. So he's broken the Guinness Book World Record of biggest pharma.
Right.
So we just want to. Big Pharma.
Big Pharma has.
Big Pharma's broken the record.
You said he.
Yes. I think I've got a picture. There it is. Big Pharma.
Big.
Yeah, so yeah, we just want to send a congratulations to him and his family.
Yeah. Big Pharma. We might have a talk after the show about that one.
That's him. All right, well, as Ted previously stated at the start of the show, we're doing fast fashion this week. You know,
that's right.
Interesting topic, lots to talk about.
I just don't think you know what fast fashion is. I don't know how we can enter into a show when you don't seem to know what. I
was joking before when I was doing the fast fashion. Yeah.
How would you know?
Sorry.
Did you do your research? Is there something?
Sorry, I just heard something over there.
Well, let's get into our voicemails, man.
Okay.
Let's give it a little listen. Yep. Hello.
Ring ring.
Oh, sorry, they want me for something.
Oh, okay.
I told you, gotta fix that.
That was the guy over there that I saw. Yeah.
What's going on back here?
This happens a lot. So I'm doing the show again.
Hello? Thank you. Turn me on. Yes. Hello, this is Captain Jack Sparrow speaking.
Okay.
I just wanted to tell you about my new movie that's coming out. It's Pirates of the Caribbean and the ongoing court proceedings with my ex-wife, Emma Heard.
Okay.
It's fun for the family.
I've heard about that one.
Watching, and everyone's waiting to see how it turns out. So we love seeing that.
I feel like. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard about that one. It seems like a ongoing major news story. Can't tell you what it's about though. What else have we got? News, voicemails, anything? Go.
Hi, this is Bert calling from next door.
Okay.
I keep hearing barnyard animal noises, so can you please just shut the fuck up?
Yes. Sorry, Bert. Yeah, no, we've got a live stock section in our studio. Sometimes I think they escaped on Friday, so yeah, very sorry about that one. Thank you for the voicemail though, very good. Let's move on. What else have we got here in the voicemails?
Just magician card trick, Mark. For this trick to work, I'm just gonna need the numbers on the back of your credit card.
I just want to chime in. Hit quote, hearsay and conjecture. Our movie's coming out on the 25th of July, 1489, and look, I just really glad to.
Please get the fuck out of my voicemail.
Sorry, I think
hey, asshole.
I think I stumbled drunk into the wrong voice.
Hey, asshole.
Okay. Magic trick. You need the three numbers. Was that right?
Just the ones on the back of the credit card.
Just the ones on the back. Okay. Well, it's 242. Hope the magic trick goes well. What else have we got? I think we got one more voicemail. Let's take a listen.
Hey guys, I'm a chair. When are you doing chair news?
Chair news. Great question. Probably next week. We'll put in a chair segment for you.
We're doing this.
Everything. The whole voicemails.
Well, what was someone up for?
We had the captain call in.
The captain.
The captain, Jack Sparrow.
Oh, the Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yeah. I didn't know he watched the show, but apparently he does.
No.
Yeah. Well, and a magic trick as well. You missed it.
I really hate those producers calling me over. I miss everything.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You know what the fast fashion reminds me of, Ted?
What does it remind you of?
You know what? I used to be a model back in the day. I don't know if you knew that.
Did you?
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
No, I did. I did.
Come on, can we fact check that, please?
You don't actually have to.
No,
Don't fact check
We're
it.
going to get to that. All right, fast fashion. Now, look, it's a horrible practice, and what it involves is big companies ripping off underdeveloped nations for their cheap labor and lower safety regulations, and then really just trying to squeeze every single dollar they can out of the cheap products that they sell.
Yes. Yeah, I think I heard about this back in the 70s when I was doing modeling work in Paris. I worked with some great designers, Jean-Paul Belmondo.
You just made that name up. That did not.
No, it did. It's a classic.
Yeah? What did he tell you? What did he say? What was that?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Well, I would like to know.
Well, he pretty much said to me, he said, look, capitalism is going to take over the world, and the art of fashion is dying. And those words have stuck with me ever since. And he might have just been a communist. I don't know.
Right.
But I think the theory still applies.
Look, I suppose he's right in some sense. But just like the globalization of McDonald's, just like the patriotic Colonel Sanders.
Of course.
It's fast fashion is kind of like a Big Mac. It's cheap.
Okay. Yeah.
It's you can get it fast, you can get it quickly.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
tasty. It's trendy. But it leaves you feeling kind of sick afterwards.
Does it? You tell me Big Macs have negative repercussions?
Perhaps they do.
Oh no.
Now, you might have heard of companies such as Shein, ASOS,
Okay. Yeah.
Cotton On, Forever 21,
I do. Yep.
Zara. Zara is being accredited as like the starter of fast fashion, apparently.
Okay.
But we've got a representative for Shein on the line here. Let's give them.
Hello,
them a ring.
Shein?
Let's patch them through.
Yo, what's going on? My name is Danny. What's going on, gangsters?
Danny, hello.
Danny, how you going?
Well,
Can you tell us about how these clothes
Yeah.
come
Give us
about?
an insight on the process.
yeah, for sure, my G's, yeah. Well, first we start off by seeing what's trendy and just super swag, pretty boy swag, shout out Soulja Boy. Then we'll run it by our designers, to create an almost one-to-one replica, close enough so that we can't be sued. Some legal bullshit, I don't really know, I don't make clothes. But, then we wait a little bit and they appear on our doorstep. It's just like magic, it's wild.
Danny? Was it Danny?
Yeah, D-Dog, they call me my bro.
I thought you were Shein.
All right, Mr. D-Dog, I feel like you've missed a step there in between.
Yeah, some middle part.
Them being designed and them appearing at your doorstep. Can you elaborate on that process?
Yeah, no, I'm just playing, G. I'm just messing with y'all. I'm the intern here at Shein, so they just handballed this off to me. But I think it comes from Vietnam. I don't know, it's a pretty secretive industry, so they don't really tell me about that stuff. They I don't know, they just sort of make me buy coffees and stuff. But from what I know, it used to be in Indonesia, and there was some whole controversy or some crap. I don't know.
Can you tell us about that? What's that controversy?
Let us know
Tell
what
us
the
about
controversy
that.
is.
Oh, sorry, bro. I think you're breaking up.
Is he-
What?
Oh, shit, dude, I think it...
So
no,
you're not breaking up.
I don't know. No, please, I need this internship.
Danny, you're
Please.
still,
Hey, no, don't
you're
take it
still
from me.
on the
Still
line.
on. Oh, I think he got fired, actually.
Well, that's just another victim of fast fashion.
That is
I would
very
put it that
true.
way.
Very true. You know what that reminds me of?
Everything's reminding you of something.
You know what that reminds me of, actually?
What does that remind you of?
I did back in the day, I was the intern here at Newsroom. And, I did my first story, actually, on the effects of fast fashion, particularly on the working conditions in these factories. It actually employs 300 million people worldwide, but a large majority of those don't pay living wages.
Wow.
Sometimes these people work for 12, 16, even 24 hours a day,
Jesus.
and sometimes not even get paid at the end of the week. It's really terrible. I mean, even children are being pulled out of school to start work, and
All for the clothes that you see at your local...
Exactly, yeah. There was
shopping
a
centre.
terrible tragedy you might have remembered, the Rana Plaza incident that killed, I think it was 1,500 people. Really, really terrible. Some of the big companies involved in that, Walmart and JCPenney, huge mega $1 million companies in the United States, but they obviously didn't care enough about the people making the clothes, which is really upsetting.
I mean, you just gotta be ashamed of that, really.
Yeah, it's all in the name of trends as well. Ted, let me ask you, how many seasons do you think there are in a year?
Well, if Frankie Valli would have me believe, it'd be 4.
4. Okay, you're wrong. It's 52.
52?
Yeah.
I'm sure that's not weeks.
It is. Well, clothing
Which
is
is
now
also
being
weeks.
Clothing is now being released every week.
Wow.
There's new lines coming out weekly.
Weekly?
Just to keep up with these.
Does that mean I have to shop weekly? Is that what they're going for?
I think they would be. Yeah. Fast fashion
unbelievable.
comes at an incredible pace, and there's like an overproduction of clothes, which leads to environmental destruction as well. Really terrible. But since we're talking about trends and stuff,
Yeah.
let's see what the public has to say about trends, past trends.
Yes, let's go.
Hello?
Oh, you're there?
I once wore skinny jeans to school, and they ripped when I sat down and my balls popped out the bottom. Pretty hard to come back
Ball
from.
came out?
Pretty hard
Was
to
that
come
like
back
your
from that one.
Foursquare ball? The pocket
Both
ripped?
of my,
Yeah,
my testicles came out the bottom.
Oh, okay, it was tennis ball. Okay.
Oh, your tennis ball.
Testicles.
Oh, okay.
All right.
It's not that funny. It's not really that funny.
Okay, thank you for calling in.
Thank you, caller.
Right.
I hope that. Well, I don't know. I don't know if it's better if that was a student or a teacher.
Well, let's not think
So-
about it.
Let's hear it from another caller, please.
Hello.
Hello.
I once used to wear a head-to-toe leopard print outfit every day.
Wow.
Well, that's not even. That's pretty cool, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, you got to admire the bravery and commitment to a style like that.
Yeah, not many people wear head-to-toe outfits
I'll
nowadays.
tell you what. Sorry, caller, you still there? Was that a cheetah or a leopard?
It changed. It changed.
So you have cheetah and leopard.
What is it now?
Zebra.
Zebra.
I'll say that is some fast fashion.
That is very fast.
Sometimes I like to dabble in giraffe though too.
Giraffe.
Yes.
I'm a
Tall
I'm a
fashion.
giraffe enjoyer myself.
I think ASOS does tall. ASOS tall. Another caller, please.
Yeah, but I've never been known to wear much at all. Wait, but what the fuck? Get off my call!
Did we?
Get off my call, you gronk!
Was that guy?
Listen, I no longer wear TNs. I now wear Adidas Air Maxes, but I truly used to wear TNs.
Well,
Now that we have figured out Eshays are real, that it seems like a very topical segment there.
yeah.
TNs, classic.
Have you been shipped off anywhere? Is that?
I don't know, last week I randomly was in London and then I came back and I was on some new set, bruv, I don't know.
Ah, very nice.
That's
That
the
might have been a
guy.
big night out.
Yeah. All right. Anyone else?
Yeah.
Hopefully, don't get the pervert back on because I don't want to hear what he has to say. But can we get somebody else? What have we got?
So when I was a kid, I used to wear those shoes with the little wheels at the bottom.
Whoa.
And so like when I walked
Oh, my son
and
has
I ran,
those.
they would move really quickly. Is that what we're talking about? Fast fashion?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait.
No.
So,
no.
I go, like, pretty
Have
quickly
you
with the
been
wheels
listening
on the
to the
bottom.
show? Are you taking in a single thing we're talking about?
That
I'm
would
just
be
kinda-
fast
I'm just-
fashion, though. If
My
you think
parents are
about
watching
it.
and I'm just on the carpet playing with my trucks.
I suppose it is. It's. I take that back. My bad.
Yeah. Well, I
both
don't know
kinds of
why
fast
Heelys
fashion.
haven't come back around in fashion.
Yeah. Let's bring Heelys back.
Let's do it.
All right, that's enough. Oh, we got one more. Okay,
One more, I guess.
Let's go. Let's
hear
go.
it.
I was a scene kid.
I'm not wearing much at all.
Okay.
Cool.
Yep. All right.
I mean that sums it up pretty
That's
much.
enough. I feel like that guy shouldn't have been let in, not on the matter that he doesn't belong in the show, but on the matter that I think he doesn't wear clothes all the time. So it's not really a trend, is it?
Yeah.
seems like
well, the
that's
fact
part
that
of
he
his
got on the show
personality.
once was insane to me, but somehow he managed to get on twice.
Yeah. All right. Well, is that it for trends?
I guess so. Well, are there any
Yeah.
fashion trends that you're ashamed of, Ted?
What?
Any fashion, like, you've got to have one.
But
Everyone has one.
no, actually, I don't really dabble in trends. Actually, it's not my style.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure I've seen you in a tutu. You used to run around the office.
No, that was not me.
That wasn't you?
But no, I'll admit.
Okay.
I did wear galaxy
What?
galaxy pants.
You said galaxy pants?
Alright, I need to put it on air.
Okay, well, what? Can you tell us about galaxy pants?
No, I think we better move on with the show. Actually, let's.
Very poor peasant. Thank you very much.
Get that off.
Oh, those are galaxy pants.
You're on the. You better be writing up your resume right now.
Yeah, well, I respect
Come on,
it, Ted.
move on.
I respect it. I've had some worse ones, actually, myself.
Why? Yeah. Well, look. Let's take a look at where these clothes actually end up, shall we?
Yeah, let's do it.
It's known that 85% of all textiles that are produced each year end up in landfill, and 10% of the global carbon emissions are actually coming from the fashion industry.
Okay.
So if you're wondering, how big of a problem is fast fashion, it really is quite devastating for the environment as well.
Okay.
We're looking at there's three main ways that it pollutes. Cotton farming uses a bunch of water. So one t-shirt uses 2,500 liters of water to make.
Okay.
A pair of jeans is 7,500 liters. And what's happening with cotton farming in Australia is that cotton farmers are allowed to pull mass amounts of water out of the natural rivers and such. And that's how you lead to those, the fish killings that they had in the Murray-Darling Basin.
I think I heard about that, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of that has come from water being pulled out from cotton farming.
Huh.
But there's also insecticides used in cotton farming, so that's 25% of all insecticides go towards cotton farming.
Wow.
And then there's also the dyeing process of your clothes. So it's like 20,000 tons of dye end up in environment through wastewater each year. And also the last statistic we've got here, it's from synthetic fibers in your clothes. Do you own any polyester?
Yeah.
Rayon, I think, as well. Rayon.
Okay. I think I own some.
Yeah, so every time those are washed, the microfibers that come out of your clothes washing end up in the ocean. So that's actually 35% of all microplastics are microfibers from these clothes.
Wow.
So we've got here pictures. These are actually rivers that have been, this one's in China, dyed from the production of clothes. So I kind of like that, a red river in China,
Yeah, a very poor peasant. He says,
poetic.
"Oh no, all my sports clothes, the plastic clothing." Yeah. It's really tough because I feel like if you don't know that, then it's not really a talked about figure. You think about fashion and clothing, you don't think necessarily it has a big impact on the environment, but of course it does. Yeah.
I think most people are also looking at synthetic fibers as an alternative to cotton because the growing process can be so exhaustive on the environment.
Right.
But also there are, if you're looking for organic cotton, there are methods of growing it where I think they rotate the cotton through different types of soil, so it's not using as much water. I think they're growing it inside, so it's not using pesticides.
Okay.
The obvious thing is it's going to cost more because you can't grow as much. But there are actually sustainable ways to grow cotton.
Yeah.
That's I think is the interesting part.
Well, I'll tell you where they also end up, Ted.
Where do clothes also end up?
Op shops. I feel like I've seen some
Well,
there.
it's true, isn't it? Yeah.
That is true. Yes.
We've got someone on the line actually.
Yeah. So a friend of mine, I've got to call in the show.
Well, she's a friend of yours.
She is. Yeah.
How friendly? I suppose it's not really not really for the show, is
Not
it?
a professional question.
No, sorry, my bad. I'll take that back.
So her name is FishGirl222. She sells secondhand clothing on Depop. We're going to talk to her now. Do we have you on the line, Fishgirl?
Hey Hans, it's so lovely to have you on the show. Welcome back to my channel.
Excellent.
How are we doing?
What? No, this is our channel.
Yeah, we're actually recording.
Babes. Anyway, welcome back to Rate the Fit. I have two guests on here and I'm about to rate their, if you can call it, fits.
What?
Look, we actually just wanted to ask you some questions about fast fashion.
What do you think? Do you think that second-hand clothing could maybe solve, like the op shops and stuff, could solve this problem in fast fashion?
No, great question, babes. First off, I'm just gonna say, what's going on here? What's going on here? Ted, is that you on the left? I have to say, you're looking great. I love it. It's giving me like Anchorman versus, combined with Timothée Chalamet. It's giving me like, mask vibes. It's giving me like girl boss. And then like.
Can I get a fit check?
Mark, babes.
What?
I don't know if you can call me a friend if you're gonna walk in dressing like that. Hey, babes. I don't know. I
Fit
feel
check.
like it's giving me.
Check it.
It's giving me.
Can
Kmart
somebody
ad.
please tell me what's going on?
It's giving me someone who shops at Target and calls it Target. It's just.
Okay, well.
It's giving me like I want more. That fit you brought in at the start, babes. That was fucking fire.
Okay.
It was giving me like Big Bird meets Lightning McQueen. I don't know. Like if you.
So Big Bird meets Lightning McQueen. That's somehow really accurate, actually.
I feel like you should look at your co-star Ted. Look at that.
Yeah,
look at that
200
pattern he's got going on in that shirt.
Well, hold on, listen to very poor
look at the
peasant in the
mustard.
chat.
It's like a monochromatic moment, babes. With the fucking yellow.
He said
things.
200-degree fit check. Very hot fire Ted.
Yeah, like negative 200-degree fit check, huh?
All right, I've had enough of this.
Okay.
I don't believe that you're a model in your previous years.
You're joking
I
me.
feel like you made that up. I feel like
I'm not a model?
Yeah.
Babes, I'm still here.
Okay.
Wait, are you gonna answer the question?
Organization, babes. Anyway, no, quickly. I'll very quickly sum this up.
Just tell me what you like about op shops.
Okay, I feel like on a serious note that op shops a lot of the time they don't work for everybody. A lot of
Why is
girls who are mid-size or plus size, there's not as many options there for them. There's not as much diversity and range of clothes, unlike there are for more straight-size girls. And I think at the end of the day, it just comes to wearing what feels like represents you, and that should be the most important thing. I think we can sit here and we can shit on companies like Shein, but for a lot of women, it's the only option that they have where they feel like they can express themselves. And so as long as you're doing it in an ethical and environmental way, I see no problem with it, babes.
Wow, I didn't even thought about that.
I didn't feel like she'd have that much to say about the topic.
You underestimate Fishwoman 222.
Wow. Thank you.
Thanks for being on the show. That was, oh my god.
No.
Keep cutting me off.
No.
Cutting me off again.
Is this a guy who wears no clothes? How's he still on the
Don't you
line?
recognise his
That
voice,
voice sounds
lovelies?
kind of familiar.
Wait, no.
Oh, it was him though.
Oh, yes,
We
it
just
is.
got egg-birded.
Mark and Ted, I got your emails. Let's say you're getting some pictures delivered to you pretty soon.
Egbert, what can we do to get you to stop watching the
Yes,
show?
please stop calling.
Please.
Do you like your eggs hard-boiled? Or do you like them soft?
No, don't. Hang up, please. That is
You can't
absolutely...
silence me.
Please,
I'll be on
please.
the fucking show one
Get
day.
him off the show.
Okay.
Please.
Well, we're talking about fast fashion. Let's
Oh my lord.
wrap it up, because I think we
wonder
better...
Oh, I was going to say, I wonder what Egbert wears, but I think he's made it very clear this episode.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, fast fashion.
Yeah.
Guys, you know about it. How do we diversify the options while keeping in mind the environment and cost? Well, it's a great question, very poor person. I think
the options.
diversify the options.
Diversify the options are coming in the environment and cost. Well, I think just trying to address or utilize all the options that are available to you. So,
I think one of the biggest problems is trends. I think
That's true.
people who are able to spend the money on consistently like chasing new trends are buying too many clothes, which ends up being really, really bad for themselves and also for it helps prop up the fast fashion
You're wondering,
industry.
like, what do I wear? You're going out, your wardrobe's full, and just perhaps it's a hard one, but trying to be more decisive about what you wear.
Yeah.
Looking at slow fashion.
Yeah.
As well.
Yeah.
Like, there's lots of small retailers around that are doing, they're more expensive, but you're getting better quality. You're paying for, safer working environments. You're paying for proper wages.
Yeah. I think just being more decisive about, like you said, being more decisive and finding your own style, really. Because I think clothing is really all about how you want to express yourself. Exactly.
Not only is there's also online secondhand as well.
That's true. Yeah.
And if you really want to, if you want to go, I want to diversify my options as much as possible. Pick up a sewing machine. You can get them secondhand, and you can learn to make your own clothes online. That guy is getting fired. I don't want him back in the studio. So I think that's it. I think, if you're going to pick up anything from this episode, you want to look at, just trying to address all the options of where you can get your clothes.
Yeah.
Instead of immediately going to the shopping center, go, what other options do I have before I go there?
I mean, you as the consumer have the biggest power. And,
that is I find it most interesting about fast fashion is you look at, if you want to say attack plastic waste in food packaging, it's really hard to do that as a consumer because you can't boycott food. Everyone needs food. Yeah. Whereas you do have the choice to go elsewhere for your clothes. And if enough people did that, those big retailers like Zara, H&M, Cotton On, ASOS, they would feel that. Yeah. That's it's possible. But,
I do agree. Yeah, I think that is a good stopping point for us.
All right. Did you said that you had something planned? I don't know.
I didn't have anything planned.
You kind of scared me before the show.
That's about it.
No? All right. Well.
Wait. What'd you say? You didn't. You didn't find it. What? Oh.
Yeah, that's right. I actually had something planned.
Okay.
Go on, get back over there. I told you what.
Okay.
You thought you were a model in your past life. I was a model in my past life.
I didn't think you were.
And I've set up 3 fantastic fits to show you guys, alright? Can we get some music going? Did we have music?
No.
Oh, I'm not going to be able to talk through this. Alright, let's get going. We've got intern number 1 first in a fresh fire fit that they are gonna love. Alright, we're sending them in now. Alright, so what we can say about this outfit is it's got, leather jacket, red hat, yellow sunglasses. It's all about changing attitudes. It's about, you don't know what this guy is like, right? The mustache. Does he shave it or is it attached on? Who knows? Alright. That's it. That was fit number 1. You can try that at home, guys. This is a bit avant-garde. I don't know if I would be allowed to go outside wearing this. It's a bit cold, but it's also hot, right? Can we get a spin around on this? And it's also monochrome with a few black and yellow accessories, just like Wiz Khalifa. Alright, and now our final fit, the one and only, the bird that flies through the sky. It is the pigeon himself. Yeehaw! We're going to the wild, wild west here. We've got the hat, the tie, and the face of a newsman that's been in the business for too many years, but still not enough. How do you feel about this fit, Marcus?
I feel like an idiot. Why am I wearing a cape?
Because newscasters wear capes.
I'm literally just wearing a cape.
No?
It said Brokeback Mountain and Harry Potter vibes. That's very true.
Yeah, I'm liking that. Alright, well, I believe that is all for the show. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for. You can wait for after the show. So we've had a good.
It's quite important.
What is it?
We're just interrupt, but we found Mark's modelling photos.
I told you I was a model. I told you.
Okay.
Do I have permission to share this?
Play it.
Yes.
Good.
Go for it.
Thanks, guys. Good night.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you next week. And we're just going to have a great time doing it. So what was that?
Next week at 8.
Yeah, next week at 8. Is that what we hired this guy for? Just to tell me what the time is? All right.
Feeling pretty good in this case.
All right. Thank you all for watching. If this is still muted, okay.